Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Bree, and today I'm doing another entry in a series I have not been consistent on called Forgotten TV Shows. And this Forgotten TV show is actually two shows in one. And I don't know if this was a regional show, a local show, or a national show. So I have not been able to find much information on it online, to be fair. I haven't done a lot of digging. I've Googled it a couple of random times in the past and came up blank, so I just, gave up. But I haven't Googled it recently, so I don't know if more information has come about. I don't know. But the show is called Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Now, here's the premise. You have this, I want to say, scruffy, nerdy, kind of goofy teenage boy who lives in his mother's basement, and it is in his mother's basement, who has a robot companion that is basically a TV VCR combo unit with head and arms. It's basically Johnny Five with a TV attached to him, essentially. Very, very primitive robot thingy. Obviously a prop because it's not a real robot. And then he just sort of, they do goofy hijinks, and then it's sort of like a variety show, because then they will talk about, hey, I remember that, it reminds me of this kind of premise, and then he'll pop a tape in the robot's VCR and then watch a cartoon, and then it just blows up, and then we, the audience, are watching the cartoon. And the cartoon I remember them showing the most, which is my other, like I said, this is 2-in-1, my other forgotten cartoon, is Hanna-Barbera's Wacky Races. And I don't remember if this was one of those Itchy and Scratchy type things, on the, what's that, Krusty the Clown, or the real life equivalent Bozo the Clown, where they would show a different cartoon every episode, or if it was just every episode was a clip or whatever from the Wacky Races. I don't remember, because I didn't watch the show for very long, because either it wasn't on TV for very long, or it moved time slots, or I just, only caught it at random and didn't really pay attention. So I don't know. I have very vague, unreliable memories of this show. I might not even be remembering it correctly. There is a high probability I'm mixing two or more shows up together in my memory, which might explain why I haven't been able to find much information on it. I don't know. And I'm not going to bother checking YouTube or Wikipedia to see, or even IMDb to see if there's any more information out there. Because the last time I did that, I couldn't find anything useful, and I'm not that motivated right now. So I'm telling you about this show that I have unreliable, vague, fuzzy memories of, in the hopes that either maybe it jogs your memory and you can be like, oh, hey, I kind of, sort of, almost half-assed remember that show too. Or maybe you've got episodes on videotape and you're like, dude, everybody watched this show. No, please don't call me dude, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, maybe it's everybody watched this show. I don't know. I don't know if it was, like I said, local, regional, or national. I don't know. Because things were a lot different, a lot more fragmented back in the 90s than they are today. Well, at least in terms of broadcast television. Although, when you take into account streaming and YouTube and even cable and network TV and satellite and everything else. Yeah, I think we are considerably more fragmented today than we were back then, but we were more fragmented than people remember we were, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, if you've ever heard of this show, I believe it was called Shake, Rattle, and Roll. I'm not 100% on that. But if you remember this show, leave a comment and let me know what you remember of it. And maybe if there is proof of its existence out there, link to it in the comments and let me know. Stay cool.